Hello, collective. Welcome back to Infinity Love LLC Zodiac Signs. So, today, you guys, we are addressing our sun signs. So, today, this is all about my Taurus. Welcome in, Taurus. Even if you are not a Taurus sun sign, you are always welcome in. Also, any cross watchers watching for a Taurus, welcome into the channel, you guys. I'm so glad to have you back. So, in our beginning messages, as we learn about each astrological zodiac sign, this session we are talking about sun signs. So, what is a sun sign? From our viewpoint here on Earth, the sun travels around the Earth once a year. Within the space of that year, the sun moves through all 12 signs of the zodiac, spending approximately 1 month in each sign. The sign that the sun was traveling through at the time of your birth is your sun sign. The sun is our most powerful planet. In astrological terms, the sun is referred to as a planet, even though it, like the moon, is actually a luminary. It gives us life, warmth, energy, food. It is the force that sustains us on Earth. The sun is also the most important and pervasive influence in your horoscope, and in many ways determines how others see you. The position of the sun in your birth chart governs your individuality, your distinctive style, and your drive to fulfill your goals in life. I often liken your sun sign to the role you've been given in your grand drama. So one can think, as Shakespeare did, of life as a play that one enters into at the time of birth. You are the leading actor in this drama, and the role you are acting is your sun sign. Another analogy is that your horoscope is painting you. The characteristics of your sun sign are the broad strokes that the artist first lays down on the canvas. The artist outlines your general shape, the planes and angles of your face, the way in which you hold your body. In the same way, your sun sign delineates your general character. Are you introspective? Do you make friends easily? How do you cope with responsibility? Are you high strung or easygoing? The answers may be found in a study of your sun sign. Remember, the sun sign is just the start of your portrait, the broad strokes. You also have a moon in your birth chart, and it's probably in a different sign from the one the sun is in. You have planets in your birth chart, and each may be in a different sign. You are a complex and unique combination, unlike anyone else. Any attempt to give an accurate description from only a sun sign falls into a kind of error. Only by studying the entire birth chart can an astrologer begin to get a complete picture of a personality. Even then, there is a certain latitude of error simply because human beings are not carved in stone. We change a little every day, and with every person we meet. Love, tragedy, success, each circumstance of life alters us. However, the essential person remains, and the sun sign is the outline of that essence. So, let's talk about the other parts of your sign. There are other aspects of your zodiac sign. The first one I'm going to address is called a duality. The 12 signs are divided into two groups, masculine and feminine. 6 signs are masculine and 6 signs are feminine. This is known as the signs duality. In astrological terms, a masculine sign is direct and energetic. A feminine sign is receptive and magnetic. These masculine and feminine attributes were given to the signs about 2,000 years ago. Today, modern astrologers try to avoid the sexism implicit in these distinctions. A masculine sign does not mean positive and forceful any more than a feminine sign means negative and weak. In modern terminology, the masculine signs are defined as outer directed and strong through action. The feminine signs are self contained and strong through inner reserves. So for my Taurus collective, you guys are considered feminine. And again, this has nothing to do with your outer or physical appearance. This is about energy. And again, as explained, the feminine signs are self contained and strong through inner services. So, this is what attributes to your sign in Taurus. All right. So, another attribute is called a triplicity. The 12 signs are also divided into 4 groups containing 3 signs each. Each 3-sign group is called a triplicity, and each of these triplicities denotes an element. The 4 elements are fire, earth, air, and water. In astrology, an element symbolizes a fundamental characteristic of the sign. So 3 signs are fire signs. They are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire signs are active and enthusiastic. Then we have 3 signs as earth signs. Taurus, my collective, you guys are considered an earth sign, along with Virgo and Capricorn. Earth signs are practical and stable. 3 signs are air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air signs are intellectual and communicative. 3 signs are water signs. They are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Water signs are emotional and intuitive. So another group of characteristics is called quadruplicities. The 12 signs are divided into 3 groups containing 4 signs each. Each 4-sign group is called a quadruplicity, and each of these quadruplicities denotes a quality. The 3 qualities are cardinal, fixed, and mutable. In astrology, the quality signifies the sign's interaction with the outside world. 4 signs are cardinal. They are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Cardinal signs are enterprising and outgoing. They are the initiators. 4 signs are fixed. They are you, Taurus, my Taurus collective. You are a fixed sign, along with Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Fixed signs are resistant to change. They are perfecters and finishers rather than originators. Then we have 4 signs that are mutable, which are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Mutable signs are flexible, versatile, and adaptable. They are able to adjust to different circumstances. And then last but not least, we have polarities. Finally, the 12 signs are divided into 6 groups containing 2 signs each. Each 2-sign group is called a polarity, meaning opposite. Each sign in the zodiac has a polarity, which is its opposite sign in the other half of the zodiac. So, for Taurus, since this is about you, Taurus, your polarity is with Scorpio. Taurus is the sign of personal possession. The opposite sign in Scorpio is the sign of legacies and shared possessions. And then we have Aries and Libra as a polarity. Aries is the sign of self. The opposite sign, Libra, is the sign of partnership. Then we have Gemini and Sagittarius, which are also a polarity. Gemini is the sign of self-expression. The opposite sign, Sagittarius, is the sign of philosophy and higher thinking of expression on a wider level. Then we have Cancer and Capricorn, which are polarities. Cancer is the sign of home life. The opposite sign, Capricorn, is the sign of public life. Then we have Leo and Aquarius, which are polarities. Leo is the sign of personal pleasure and creativity. The opposite sign, Aquarius, is the sign of hopes and ideals on a large scale. And then we have Virgo and Pisces. Virgo is the sign of work and self-improvement. The opposite sign, Pisces, is the sign of dreams and self-delusion. So those are just some other main characteristics to help you understand your sun sign. So Taurus, if you are a Taurus in my collective, and Taurus is your sun sign, you were born April 20th through May 20th. Your duality, as we discussed, is feminine. Your triplicity element is earth. Your quadruplicity quality is a fixed sign. Taurus is quiet, affectionate, patient, stable, determined, and practical, stubborn, and resistant to change. Your ruling planet is Venus, Roman goddess of beauty and the arts, pleasure, emotions. In astrology, Venus's influence inclines toward a love of luxury and exceptional creative ability. Your symbol is the bull, strong, stubborn, plodding, can be both fierce and gentle. Your glyph or your written symbol is represented by the horns and head of the bull. It also outlines the chin and Adam's apple of the human throat, the part of the anatomy that Taurus rules. In symbolic terms, the glyph is a half moon forming a cup that rests on the circle of the sun. The cup represents material power and wealth derived through the force of will, the circle. Your dominant keyword, I have. Your polarity, as discussed, is Scorpio. Taurus is the sign of property and money. Natives put a high regard on collecting possessions and are known to cling to what is theirs. Scorpio, Taurus's opposite sign, is a sign of legacies and shared wealth. The wealth of Scorpio people tends to be spiritual rather than material, which they give to others in the form of teaching, writing, and the healing arts. Part of the body ruled by Taurus, neck and throat. Many Taurus people have beautiful speaking and singing voices, but they are vulnerable to colds, laryngitis, sore throats, and thyroid problems. Your lucky day of the week is Friday. Your lucky numbers are 6 and 4. Your magical birthstone is emerald. Protects against infidelity and deceit, ensures loyalty, and improves memory. Special colors, pale blue and mauve, the soft colors of refinement and gentleness. Cities, Dublin, Lucerne, Leipzig, and St. Louis. Countries, Ireland, Switzerland, Cyprus, Greece. Flowers, violet and poppy. Trees, cypress and apple. Metal is copper. Animals ruled by Taurus, cattle. And your danger. Taurus people have a tendency to get involved in violent situations that have to do with love or money. They often antagonize others and incite the passions of lovers because of their stubbornness and possessiveness. Okay, just some things to be aware of if you are one of my Taurus Sun collective. Beautiful. Okay, so now you guys, I'm going to get you some messages from the cosmos here. I will also get you messages from your cosmic oracle, also messages from your higher self, and then I will also get you an angel number for your advice at the end. All right, so let's see what the cosmic wisdom for my Taurus is at this time. Oh, okay. So the moon. In times of darkness, find solace in the knowledge that the light will return in times of brightness. Appreciate the illumination and let it guide your steps. So, right now, you guys may be very connected to the moon cycles. If you are dealing with times of darkness or times of despair, find solace in the knowledge that light always returns, the sun will always rise, the moon will also always illuminate and help guide your steps. And then we have your sacral chakra. The divine message from your social and sacral chakra is to immerse yourself in creativity, joy, and sensory, leading you towards a life of vibrant expression. So, right now, you are being encouraged to express yourself creatively. Express yourself in a way that brings you joy, true joy, inner joy. Even if it's something that maybe no one else understands, people don't have to understand it. As long as it brings you joy and it's something creative, it may be something that takes you back to a childhood memory, a good childhood memory. But you are being encouraged to be creative in some way at this time. And let's get one more message from the cosmos for you. One more, please. Okay. And then we have crown chakra. Crossing the boundaries of the material world, invite the wisdom of universal consciousness and embrace your role as a channel of divine light and love. So, a lot of you guys are healers, like we were discussing. You are happy bringing love and light to others. You are happy giving advice. You are happy helping others heal. Even though you have the characteristic of being stubborn, you still love the people that you are surrounded by. You love the people in your life, and you are open to showing a level of healing. So don't be afraid to invite the wisdom into your crown chakra, into your consciousness, so that it can bring you the wisdom that you need to allow you to be a healer, to help others, the people that you love. Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. Let me get you your messages from your cosmic oracle. What are the most important messages for Taurus at this time? What are the most important messages for Taurus at this time? Okay. The first one, let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scare you. So some of you guys may be struggling with expressing yourself emotionally at this time, about a person, a relationship, a friendship, to a coworker, to a family member. It doesn't matter. It seems like some of you guys are having a hard time opening your throat chakra and expressing yourself in a meaningful way. Maybe you're nervous about it. Maybe it's because you don't know what to say or how to say it. You don't know where to start to express yourself. But this is encouraging you to just let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scare you. Sometimes just once you start talking, even if you don't know exactly where it's going to go, you will start to allow the words to flow. So this is encouraging a group of you guys to open up. And then it says also open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. So maybe along with opening up and speaking your truth, talking about your feelings, it is asking you to talk about your feelings from your heart space. And it's very interesting that this representation of the Taurus bull right now is green, because green does represent the heart chakra. So this is all confirmation, again, for someone who is listening, that it is time to express yourself in an important way, express your feelings in a meaningful way, but coming from your heart space, not from your mind. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, you are trying to express yourself from a logical space. So maybe the words are not coming together, or they don't make sense. And it's because you are not letting your feelings show through your expression. So make sure that any way that you are looking to express yourself here in the next week, that you are coming from your heart space and it is something that is meaningful. Don't try to use logic in this situation. And then this is, you must forgive if you want to be free, and do it for yourself. So this is also asking you if there is a situation with a person where forgiveness is needed. Obviously, nobody is perfect. I say that on my other channel a lot. Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, if anybody is interested in checking that out. But I talk about how it is so important to forgive, not just for the other person, but for your own heart, for your own heart space. It is hard to open up and allow love back in after being hurt, after a loss. If you have this level of resentment, or if you don't ever forgive the person who you feel did you wrong, you will not be able to move forward. You will be stuck in the past in that same feeling that you had at that time. Your goal should always be to grow through what you go through. And I understand how difficult forgiveness can be depending on the situation. But again, it's for you to free yourself from the burden of those feelings that you're feeling, because all it does is weigh you down. And then as long as that resentment is sitting there, it turns into anger, it turns into hatred. It doesn't turn into anything good that will be helpful for you and your growth. So don't hang on to it. But somebody needs to speak their truth, come from the heart space, not from a logical place, and forgive so that you can move forward in some type of relationship dynamic. Okay? Messages from your higher self. There is a way if you are willing to change the way you see it. Again, this can coincide with what we are already talking about. Maybe you feel like there is no way for you to communicate. Maybe you feel stuck in trying to communicate, but there is a way if you're willing to change the way you currently see the situation. Answers appear when you release the question. So if you need help, ask. Ask your question. Again, a lot of emphasis on communication for my Taurus collective at this time. There's some things that a lot of you need to resolve, again, with partners, with friends, regarding your workspace, whatever it may be. But this is encouraging you to let all of your feelings out, even the ones that terrify you. Talk from your heart space and open your heart, not just a little bit, but all the way. Let love in. And you have to forgive the past. You have to forgive the people you feel hurt you in order to move forward. It is so important for your higher self. And then you have to be willing to see it from a different perspective. Maybe you're stuck and not able to open up because you're still seeing it from a hurt place. Was there a lesson that you learned? Was there wisdom gained from that situation? If so, try to change your perspective about the situation that will allow you to forgive for yourself so you can be free. And if you have questions, ask so you can get the answers you need. Okay? And let your true colors show so your tribe knows how to find you. Again, this is about coming from an authentic place. Big on communication for my Taurus collective at this time. You have to open up. You have to open up that heart. I know that you guys are stubborn. And this is why, we're learning about the characteristics of our zodiac signs. Yes, you guys are stubborn in nature, but you guys have a huge heart space. You guys are huge nurturers. And I feel like I'm talking to someone or a group of you who is going through some type of hurt and pain with someone that you care for. And you're finding it hard to communicate the things that you want to say because of the perspective that you still have of the situation. Maybe you have not truly forgiven this person or yourself in the situation in order to open up and communicate. But this is what is being asked of you right now. And be authentic. Do not be false in your communication because energy is always felt. And your actions need to match your words. So let your feelings out and don't be afraid. Okay? All right, you guys, let me get you your angel number for your advice for this week. If you guys are enjoying the message, let me know. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to grow the soul tribe while we learn about each other. All right. What is the most important angel number for the Taurus collective at this time? Angel number 315, declutter life. Create mental space. Your state of mind is a direct reflection of your physical space. Your angels are signaling to you that work needs to be done here. The time is right to declutter your space as a way to also declutter your mind. Take an inventory of the room you are currently in. Is there one thing you can clean, store, donate, recycle, or throw away? Declutter your life. This will also allow you to declutter your mental space, which in turn will allow you to truly start to communicate from an open heart space fully. And this may be your advice because communication for my Taurus collective seems to be very important at this time. So declutter life. Angel number 315. 381 breaks down to a 4 plus 5 is 9. We are in the year of the 9. So 9 could be significant. Number 3, 1, or 5 as well for you. Time to declutter, Taurus. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this message. I can't wait to have you back again as we continue to learn about your zodiac. But until next time, you guys, bye.